Operator, the system needs you. Will you begin another mission?
Alive. Let's get this started in here. All right, so let's drop the veil here, and then let's get this moved over to there. All right. So when last we left off, this is
Nora's
ending in
got
the
the goods
13
for one
days.
lucky dreamer.
Probably
Who's
should
it
check my
gonna be?
credits and see what I can just spend. Is there anything particularly worthwhile picking up? You know, I actually do kind of like this, but this is the Valkyr helmet. But I like the one I have more. It's the Bastet helmet. What are the helmets they got here? It's a glyph. Glut helmet. Let's see here. Nothing particularly interesting. All right. Anything else? I've already mastered this thing. Ceramic dagger. And don't have this one. Should I even bother grabbing it? You know, I'm gonna grab it just to say I have it. And these are just skins. Probably should buy some netane extract, but we'll hold off on that for now. Alright, moving
Ta-ta,
along.
lovelies.
So, first thing, let's go to the foundry. So I'm sure I've got some things in here. Yes, as a matter of fact, I do. Oh yeah, the Orokin reactor. That's going to be one of the things we're going to be focusing on today is leveling up Hildren Prime we made. So, miter, and yeah, I grabbed the miter because I do know that eventually there's an Incarnon for the miter. So eventually when I unlock that, if and when I unlock that. Also, this is my final form for Wisp Prime here. Was Corrosive Projection, Fused Reservoir, Primed Continuity, Archon Stretch, Constitution, Adaptations, Blind Rage, Augur Message, Umbral Vitality, Umbral Intensify. So she's got 207 duration, which means when you exit the radius of the reservoirs, you have basically a full minute of time for the buffs. And then same thing with a Breach Surge, and Nourish lasts 51 seconds, and the Blind on Breach Surge lasts for 33 seconds. So you got a full half minute to while enemies are just sitting around flailing them, basically, and take extra damage and things like that. So, all great and wonderful stuff. And then, of course, the Nourish that now lasts 51 seconds, which is also great. Anyway, so swapping to Hildren. Hildren Prime. There you are. Okay, and then appearance, upgrade, and actions, and install the Oregon reactor. There we go. First thing I want to do is always put on the Arcane. Although Arcane Energize is useless on her, all of her abilities are based on her shields, as a matter of fact. So that actually is quite useless. This would be pointless. Is there a shield-based shield disruption? I suppose with this I could just put corrosive direction on there and just call it a day. Blah, we can't speak. Umbral Vitality is probably not all that useful either, since she's basically all just shields. So let's just look at all the mods we have for shields. We have Catalyzing Shields, which actually reduces the amount of shields, but increases the amount of shield gating you can do. I'm not even sure how that would work, to be honest. Blazing Pillage, that's Hildren's ability. So what does that do? Enemies affected by Haven will be set ablaze for 200 damage and restore 50 shields. Enemies affected by Haven. Create a shield aura around allies. Enemies that approach shielded allies will take damage. How does that even work then? Does this, because it restores shields? And yet the Haven has a drain on it. If it restores 50 shields, it basically is functionally vulnerable. As for this, let's see. First off, we can at least put the Molt Augment on there. While shields are active, gain 3 ability duration per second, up to a maximum of 18%. 18% isn't all that great, but if I've got nothing else better, just stick them there. Heal yourself and allies within affinity range, 3 health for each energy spent on the initial cast's cost of abilities. Again, she shouldn't be losing health. She doesn't have much health to lose. So typically, if your shields go down and you haven't got them back up by the time you're taking damage, you're typically going to die pretty quick. 6% chance to deal electric damage when shield is struck by melee enemies. Huh. Okay, so let's see. 40% energy spent on abilities is converted to shields. How does that work with her ability anyway? I guess the first thing we should do is just stick on shield capacity. Shield capacity. Is there any? Oh, I do have primed redirection. You know, if I'm gonna do her, I probably should do it right. Get primed redirection fully maxed out, but I don't have enough money for that. What other arcanes do we even have? Okay, battery. I never particularly got into the whole arcane thing, so I don't really have that much in the way of arcanes. Yeah, I'm just not really sure what 51% chance to resist heat status effects. I mean, is that much of a concern? On critical hit, 15% chance for fire rate on shotguns. I suppose that could be okay. I guess this for now. That will probably, that I do believe that will help your drain. So let's first off look into continuity. Also, her abilities don't do, although this one does do electric damage. So that could be affected by arcane stretch. This, on the other hand, does radiation damage. And if you apply the other one, it does heat procs. So the arcane vitality actually would work with her, but I wouldn't want to bother with putting shields on her. And then this is damage and radiation damage as well. So, of course, as I said, all of her abilities are affected by drainer shields, not energy. She has no energy pool. So that is something to keep in mind. Reduces damage to health by 51%. Her armor isn't really that useful. Duration, we can definitely stick that on there. This does nothing for us, so no point in sticking that on there. Constitution is more duration as well, so that's going to affect things like, yeah, the drain on Haven and Pillage, Balefire, things like that. Adaptation. Adaptation would not necessarily be a bad one for her. Go ahead and flop these around. Oh, excuse me. Oh, ow, that hurt. Excuse me again. Oh, goodness. Ugh, there go my brains. Ow. I didn't need them anyway. Let's see. So, anyway. Let's see. Adrenaline is not going to give us anything particularly useful. Fleeting expertise does give us efficiency, but reduces our duration. We need things with strength, I suppose. So if we're gonna do that, and we can't fit both of them on there. Let's see here. Okay, so then Archon Vitality, 55 ability duration that inflicts zonks on 100%. So pillaging. Let's take a look at that pillaging thingy. Pillaging. Where'd it go? Yeah, that's the other thing. I should look at see what other types of specific mods we have for her. So, let's change our weapon up. What do we want? That's the other thing we're going to be looking into is the next set of Incarnon weapons. Oh, I guess we can get rid of some of these weapons too. I should look into seeing what I can sell off and get rid of. Oh yeah, I also did get get the new skin for this. So now I got a fancy looking, pretty skin. Swap. I did for half a second see something I wanted to swap to. The miter. Where'd the miter go? There it is. Okay, so miter upgrade.
If I may say, operator,
Action.
your
I'll
chosen
go ahead and slap
Warframe
on
suits you.
working catalyst,
Ha.
and then let's see. So you. First off, what do we got in the way of stats on all this? So charge shot is 10% critical, 50% status chance. Quick shot is 5% and 10. Okay, so we can slap this in there. Where's my critical chance? Critical delay, I'm assuming slows your charge time. It does. So might need to do something about that. Say critical. The hunter munitions, yes. Munitions build even worthwhile, or would you want to go with something like point strike? And keep your charge time low. On the other hand, I suppose you could just go with, really the extra 50% would probably be worthwhile. Slap on something. I don't particularly care for vital acceleration because I don't like negative damage. So that would be something to keep in mind. Where critical delay go? There it is. And then fire rate mod, speed trigger wherever it went. Oh, I guess we'll slap on that. Speed trigger, speed trigger, speed trigger, speed trigger. Hunter Mumu. I suppose we can try it without the hunter's munitions for the time being, or with hunter's munitions and without the speed, the charge time. See how it works. And that's pretty much going to be it for that. Despair, we'll just keep that in hand. Alright, so let's go to not our navigation. The other thing I want to look into is this. We are set on the steel path, so we're going to take a look. Alright, so what do we got? We got the Bratton Incarnon. We have the Scana, we got the Paris. I don't even have a Leto to actually attach on this thing. I don't particularly care about the Leto. Awaken those weapons who sacrifice the sounds for increased projectile size and heat damage in Incarnon form. Awaken this weapon to gain radial heat damage when with each shot in Incarnon form. That could be interesting. We'll go for the Paris first, because I heard basically the Dread is a weaker version of the Paris, essentially. So we'll grab that and that. Oh, you know the other thing I totally forgot to do? We're gonna go to Earth. We want normal organ, there we go, and we want to go to Iron Wake. And then we need to go see the Red Veil. Alright, we have 15 of them, so I guess it really doesn't matter which one we grab. Purchase. Pistol ribbon. Alright. Go ahead and leave. Okay, and then The next question is, do I focus on leveling up, or do I want to do this? What even is my options here? Oh, well, Mirage Prime should be able to kill everything. I mean, Wisp Prime actually in there might not be bad either. We got the Zakti, we got the Paris, we got the Kuva Sobek. Fortunately, none of these weapons are that great. Got my Snappertron Vandal in there. I suppose what I could do is... So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do Mirage, who will make pretty much any weapon I take into a superpowered weapon. We'll finish one, and then we'll go ahead and quit out, and then try again, essentially. So Mirage, Pandero, take my Stockby, Custis, Storklav. Guess it really doesn't matter what I take here. And we'll take the Kuva. Okay, and then as for you, what do we got? Every bit of armor grants this ability, power, strength. Melee weapons is imbued with fire. Nothing particularly. Every second of movement increases damage. There we go.
The other side has
You
assisted
typically don't tend to stand still anyway.
The other
Let's see.
is where you may repay them with blood.
Let's say I almost have maxed out. And unlikely will appear in Tennis Cave as a playable Warframe. Huh, okay. Name your cave. And then we don't even have enough intrinsics to actually do this, so.
There is a rankness in the air today, Drifter. Secrets lie buried deep within the Undercroft. The Paradox provides the means to extract them. You must protect the excavators and keep them powered. Extractor
Okay,
deploying.
let's go ahead and do this. Good lord. Okay. Yeah, probably just as well done.
Extractor requires power.
It's gonna take forever.
An extractor is out of power.
Yeah, I'm working on that. Yeah, let's try this Doctor Prime. That actually could work. That.
A new void treasure may now be extracted. Extractor charge expended.
Here's the thing. Here's one. Actually, do appreciate my Zakti. But I like a lot of the poison type weapons and things like that, so.
An extractor requires power.
Come on, where's the... You've not died yet? Seriously, die. Okay, so that one's dead. Nope, not on that one. Alright, so... having a serious issue of them not. Oh, you know what? Totally forgetting to pick up the. There's one. And nothing. Although, if I'm only going to stick around for the one fight, is it even really worthwhile? Oh, you know what? It's probably up here. Nope. One time it isn't. Okay. Ah, there it is. At least one of them. Is there an underground in this place? I forgot. That's not it. Yeah, it's probably actually near this one.
Extractor in place. Avoid treasure has been located.
Plus you can do that. That looks fun.
An extractor is out of power.
Where's it? There it is. Oh, that's what the expecting.
Extractor charge expended.
Yeah, there it is. So yeah, Wisp would have been really great here if it wasn't for the fact that, weapons are not actually good. I also need to like change the color of the gas clouds, because holy crap, it's like blinding.
Extractor charge
Actually, if
expended.
they could make a Zakti Incarnon, that would draw awesome. I would love that. Well, I would suppose I would love it depending on what they do with it. Actually, if they had a shotgun, that would be awesome. Gas clouds for days everywhere. I like the dread, or the despair, not the dread, where it's just explosive kunai. All right. Are there any gas or power plug guys around here? There is. Nope. There's one.
A new extraction site may now be claimed. Extractor deploying.
Wait, can I turn on? What is that under? With manual fire will behave like automatic weapons. There you go. Now I don't have to sit there and constantly tap. Whoa, that rate of fire is actually kind of insane for... I think that's actually faster than I could have clicked. Nope, I ran out of ammunition for it.
An extractor requires power.
These guys are tough.
An extractor is out of power. A way out is now open to you.
Hey, okay, we can go ahead and exit. Oh, I'm doing okay. Just doing some Warframes. Alright, so then let's see what we got now. So, Ember, Varuna. Varuna might be interesting, but might be difficult. The Ignis Wraith is definitely going to make that easier. The Aklex Primes, maybe. Venka Primes, definitely. Alright. We'll see how well Varuna does. So what we got here? Shockwave. Casting ability grants 30% chance. Next ability to have no cooldown. Inflicting status effects restores health. That actually could be really powerful, especially for Varuna. So, God, I gotta remember her abilities. It's been so long since I've used her. So, let's see. Increases parkour velocity, status effect resistance. That's pretty much the one you always want. Heavy attack efficiency. So there we go. We'll trigger that one. Give me my Ignis. Give me the Venkas, definitely. And yeah, the Aklex.
Come to prove yourself in the Undercroft, then. The other side is watching. If you coveted anything in this world, Drifter, I would hope you had the courage to go and win it for yourself.
Okay, and then let's take a look at abilities here. So Shrouded in our tap, Shrouded in our shrouds Varuna with invisibility, accelerates her speed. Ability ends when you attack for a short time. After visibility ends, melee attacks are increased. Critical status and critical chance. Let's see. Fangs target your enemies. 5 random status effects are applied at 10 stacks each on the enemy. Target's death, spread the status effects to nearby enemies. That one's really powerful. Hunt sustain the pack. Enemies killed by melee attacks drop health orbs. This one's also really useful. Basically makes her a melee focus enemy or frame.
crucibles. Bizarre contraptions left behind from the time of Scholar's Landing. Master their alchemy to understand the elemental forces you wield. Locate a crucible. You found a crucible. Now, liberate the necessary amphors from your enemies. Combine electricity and toxin amphors to produce the corrosive elemental force.
Okay, so we need this.
Find an amphor and throw it at the crucible.
Okay. Okay, so we need some electric ones. Oh, I'm out of energy. Already? Okay, really should replace her fourth ability with something that can heal. But I don't particularly want to actually, if I just slap Gloom on her, probably would just be fine. Okay, I'm not paying any attention. Well, most of the time because I'm trying to survive. It's kind of difficult. Because her heals are definitely requiring on enemies being killed. Doesn't have much in the way of energy regeneration. Wanna die already? Jeez. Dang it. Yeah, this is gonna be a struggle. Well, as soon as I can finish this one. Assuming I can finish this one. Jeez, people die. Okay. Need some energy. That's our main issue, is just energy requirements. Okay, because the enemies aren't dying nearly as quickly as I'd like. That's also a problem. I was just surviving long enough when I have to be killing all the time.
elemental force. Create another. Mixing amphors of heat and cold creates a blast elemental force.
Yeah, I've been throwing a bunch of these things. Why is it only at 38? Okay, this is cool. Yeah, got it. Okay, let's go down, pick up the ones we need. Hey, there we go.
It is a
Get me out of
comfort
here.
to know that even in the depths of the Undercroft, the laws of alchemical science remain unbroken.
Okay, let's go ahead and get out of here.
One pebble at a time, you will lift entire mountains.
Another job well executed.
Okay, let's hope we get a better roll this time. Inaros is actually not terrible. Gara is okay. I prefer the Inaros over the Gara there. Primary weapons suck. Pretty much all these suck. So let's just give it a try and see how bad it goes. Alright, so Generos. I mean, sure, why not? Not even the cyanoid one, it's just a regular simular. Yeah. Yeah, the Liaison is gonna be pretty much the weapon I'm gonna have to go to because I doubt there's gonna be anything else. Well, I suppose the Piranha. Alright, moving on. Getting some pretty crappy rolls. Oh, hope if I pick this up. Melee gains overguard. Enemies have a 60% chance of dropping health orbs.
Crucibles. Bizarre contraptions.
Yeah, actually, it's
left
not
behind from
probably
the
not a
time
bad
of
one.
Scholar's Landing. Master their alchemy to understand the
alchemy again.
elemental forces you wield. Locate a crucible.
Oh, right, I've got Gloom on this character. Okay, let's go ahead and let's try and find these things. I thought I heard it. Yep, there it is, right there.
Your enemies hoard the amphors the crucibles need. Retrieve them. A magnetic crucible. Find electricity and cold amphors.
Not hearing. Not hearing it. Wait. Where's that this thing? Ah, there it is. Alright, do we have anything that would give me...
Find an amphor and
No, this
throw it
actually
at
would
the
not be
crucible.
terrible. Enemies have a 6% chance to drop in health orbs. Gives you 160 armor. Triple the effects for the Warframe. We'll go with this one. Oh, that's right. I forgot we can do this. Let's see. So we need these cold ones. And the electric ones. Make it the boogaloo. Where is it? There it is. Probably lift and get up. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Ice no longer does me any good. Yeah, people, I need electric. At least with this one, I'm not constantly dying. Stop giving me poison. I need electric people. Oh, there's one. Wait, why am I... There's another electric. Hey, electric. That's the last one. Yay. Alright.
Finished.
I'm
New
gonna
crucible
grab
hunger
this heat
for
and
elements.
this. To the next one.
Gas. The ephemeral elemental force is created by combining heat and toxin.
And I was pretty sure there were a couple of gas ones over here.
Words coming in of so many of you being your best selves.
There's a gas
Nora
one.
is just beside herself with admiration.
Apparently I completed something. Maybe killing, I think there was one for 500 enemies. Gas one. Toxin. Making gas. Keep running. Okay. See, there's one. One more. There we go.
It is a comfort to know that even in the depths of the Undercroft, the laws of alchemical science remain unbroken.
Okay. Defense mission? Sure, why not?
Not to be content with merely doing
Killing
enough.
enemies restores health, 20% health in effect. Dealing cold damage,
This
enemies
asset is
affected
destined
by
to
are
be
dealing damage.
destroyed by hostile
We'll do this
forces.
one, because that will definitely make him
Intervene
even
and change
tankier.
its fate.
Oh, there's one, I see it. And then... nothing there. Yeah, nothing there. Ah, here we go. And then... there we go. Alright, what do we got? Enemies have 6% chance to drop health orbs. Health orbs increase armor. Shots deal an extra 40%. Stack of corrosive. Oh, sure, we'll try this one. What do we even have for weapons? Suppose we can try this, but really this is gonna work, so.
No time to rest. Already a new onslaught begins.
What the hell? Okay, game. That was weird.
Prepare yourself. A fresh wave approaches.
Where's that green one? There you are. Stop doing that weirdo jump screen. Just because I caught the fall for half a second.
This battle is already half won. The enemy musters for a fresh assault. Hold the line.
Get comfy, dreamers. One of our own
Nice.
believes they are the equal of our foe, and baby, they are acting like it.
Dying. There we go. Jeez. Look at you guys. I may be tanky, but unfortunately, again, I got a frame that can survive, but really crappy weapon options. Like, this build used to be, you know, the go-to thing, so it's okay at this point, but it's certainly not great. No.
Like ashes, the enemy has been.
Yeah, let's go ahead and extract from this one. We'll come back later. Okay, so let's join leveling up on Inaros. He's fully maxed out. Inaros, yeah, maxed out. All right. Nice. We got some Warframe slot.
You keep being you, dreamer.
Let's see. On reload, next magazine has says a multi-shot increased by 15% per shot landed. With the current magazine, max 15 stacks. I mean, you could do that after one shot, well, that's not entirely true. The Sobek doesn't have all that great of multi-shot, but it's still something like 8 pellets
That's
or
all
so.
we have time for.
Take a look at the Sobek. Kuva Sobek, there we go. Yeah, 5 pellets, so after 3 shots, you'd be maxed out, and that's assuming you don't have multi-shot on there, which you do, so 10 shots. Did I just put that on there? I did. I want the miter, not that. Let's go back to miter. Where did my miter go? My miter. Alright, anyway. So we unlocked the first one, which was the Riven Sliver. 3 Riven Slivers. I was at 5, so now I'm at 8.
Are not laughing at my jokes. Did they adapt to my humor?
Okay, so we'll see what we got on our roll this time. Saren Prime, hey, awesome. And then again with the crappy weapon selections. Ooh, also, actually, in terms of survivability, Zephyr's probably the better. Although, what weapon selections? Oh, it doesn't even show us weapon selections until we change the frame. Well, that's crap. That's crap. Yeah, the weapon selections really are just crap. Wow. Wow. Okay. These are really crappy weapon selections. There is not a single good thing here. Sacrifice critical chance for more critical damage. Inflicting status effects restores health. That would actually help with survivability, since, you know. Planks. I tried to make this thing good. I really tried. It would not. It refused. Which version of Saren is this? The Contagion Cloud one. or my second contemplation cloud with gloom. That would actually help the survivability considerably. Yeah, I'll go ahead and try that one. That variant. I just don't think we're gonna be able to really do much. The Axomatas will help with
Come to
this,
prove
considering I do
yourself
actually
in the
have them
Undercroft, then.
ranked
The
up.
other side
As for this
is
gun,
watching.
I don't even have anything on this. Carmine Pentas, yeah. Yeah. And then as for the melee weapon, I guess the Zorus. See what our configuration is. Not even all that great either. Yeah, well, we're gonna have to be relying on our spores mostly here.
Secrets lie buried deep within the Undercroft. The Paradox provides the means to extract them. You must protect the excavators and keep them powered.
Yeah, now we're just gonna do this and get out of here as quickly as we can.
Extractor in place.
What? Oh, hello. Oh, that's by actually running blue, huh?
Extractor charge expended.
Well, if you gave me people that actually, you know, had energy packs, I'd be happy to put it in there, but again, we're this thing where we just don't seem to want to do that. Don't want to have enemies that, you know, actually have power packs. Nope. See, there hasn't been a single enemy that has dropped the power packs besides that first one that I killed. There we go, finally. And how long since I first started this thing before one finally showed up? There's another one finally. Okay, so grab this. Well, had to do it the other way around. Grab this, and swap over to this one.
Extractor deploying. Marking Void Treasure extraction site.
Not even an enemy that drops me anything. Need enemies that dropping me batteries. So at this point in time, I only need one. Not again. You're being stingy. Stingy with a lot of things like energy. And, you know, the thing I need to make this thing run.
An extractor is out of power.
Yep, well, that's because you haven't brought me a single enemy. There we go, finally. It was a full minute without a single guy who has energy. We're also running low on ammunition.
I sense another void treasure. Extractor in place.
Why is my energy, you know?
Excavator under attack.
This one's going to die because we don't have any energy around here.
Your excavator is on the brink of destruction.
Yep, well, that's your fault. I don't see any energy giving people around here. First thing that should happen when anytime an extractor spawns is at least 5 enemies with batteries should show up. Should be that hard. But yeah, we're gonna leave as soon as we're done with this mission because we're gonna run out of ammunition for our guns here in just half a second. If I'm actually using these. Probably should just go spin some of those. Let's see. Let's see, 5, not 6, 5. Focus. Let's see. Second ability launches energy bomb, explodes, stripping enemies of armor. Cut 2 again. 25 to 50% chance to summon an ordinary wisp per enemy hit by caustic strike. The wisp will seek out nearest ally within range, increasing operator damage by 20%.
Operator, did you hear that? It said... Cosmic background radiation is a riot!
just go ahead and do that. And yeah. Oh, no, I don't want to focus conversion. There we go. Alright. So, next. Let's see what good rolls we got this time. Ninja Prime's not. Oh, Mirage Prime. Tigris Prime, Piranha Prime, and Legion. Well, the Legion with Mirage Prime is definitely going to be overpowered, so yeah, we can go ahead and do that. Magazine capacity. Evasive. Gain 25 resistance to knockdown for each enemy within 20 meters. Every second you're moving. There we go. Damage buff. Rush. And then we're going to take the Tiger simply because we don't have any better options. Take the Legion. There we go. And then we'll
system were lost. Through the paradox,
okay.
You now have the chance to undo those defeats.
Okay, this is target? Oh, it's a defensive mission. Okay. There's one. Thinking I'm hearing it, but it's probably this stupid thing. It's probably underground. Yep, there it is. Yeah, there's the last one. Yay! So, what do we got? Inflicting this, cause critical hits deal extra cold damage. Go with that one, because this tends to crit a lot. Alright, so, let's go ahead and do this.
The winds blow fiercely. The rains do not relent. Still, the stout bow stands.
Any of y'all see the feeds line up? It's going down, kids.
Yeah.
Prepare yourself. A fresh wave approaches.
Look at all those crafts.